Hell, I thought I pressed load already. My bad. My bad. You can see me doing my stuff for the Beastman Old World Update video that's going up tomorrow. But how's it going, everyone? Paris, Dosoct, Vitse, Ben Brody, and Crisps. You guys are tuning in. What's up, my bros? This is probably going to be episode... This is probably going to be a 4-episode campaign. I'm not going to lie. What we'll do is... we'll probably save the Siege of Corone for tomorrow. But I'm going to try to wipe out Carcassonne today. And then tomorrow, what we'll do is... if we deal with the Siege of Corone quickly, then we'll just we'll keep streaming and finish it up. But the goal is to unite Bretonia. What's up, Cat Leo? So just to recap here real quick, we have taken over now all of Paravon, and we haven't taken over Paravon actual down here. Corone actually went down and just snaked it. Little shits snaked it. And I'll be honest, I probably should have grabbed it so I could have unified Quenelle. But that's okay. I just didn't want to deal with Wood Elf aggression real quick while I kind of swapped up my armies, because I think now is a good time since I've got a peace treaty with both Corone and Carcassonne. I'll use this as a time to... Rolling Days, I may or may not know for a fact that that's happening. But I don't know that I know. If that helps. So we're gonna take our armies and kind of rebuild them, fill them back up with like right now we've got 3 units of Graveguard and 3 units of Men-at-Arms, but that's actually a pretty solid ratio, because I get so many benefits to Men-at-Arms. Let's take a look here. Oh, it's battle effect. It's 20%. Weapon strength plus 20% for Men-at-Arms. In the mortal life, in his mortal life, Red Duke was the Duke of Aquitaine. He was an avid crusader and mighty warrior. These days, he is better known as the Scourge of Aquitaine. Oh, Roland Days, I know that you know that I know that you know that I know. But we know that you and I know, both know, that I don't really know, but I kind of know about the know. Damn right, Matt, 13. Helgant? Yes, is all I gotta say. You always hurt the one. You miss all the shots you take. Wait, shit. Guys, I've been reading the Lumineth Realm Lords book the last like 2 nights, and it is so good. The lore for it is so good. Yeah, Helgen. From the little bit that I've been told, Remo. Oh, fuck you, Crisps. I would never hurt those source hounds. Those beautiful little source hounds. So I get 20% Men-at-Arms weapon strength bonus. Then Swamp Dwellers gives me melee attack and melee defense on my Men-at-Arms. And then Thane Aristier gives me 4 melee attack on my Men-at-Arms as well. So I can get some pretty jacked Men-at-Arms. Elaine LaBelle, if I go down this line, he will get the same thing. He'll get that 20% to Men-at-Arms. I'm not sure how to take him. I might go with this. But we'll get to that. 2 levels for him. Yeah, but it looks like this is like bugged. Maybe I have to physically take over all of Paravon, but maybe I have to like unite these lands, but I don't know. That doesn't make much sense to me. So right now, let's take a look at what we can possibly swap out here. Saves. Okay, that's... The Black Knights, while cool, I think we need to swap them out for something else. Because I've never really been a fan RD, Red Duke is a peasant lord. Well, he's just the Duke of Aquitaine. He was never like a Bretonnian. Well, I guess dukes were lords. Let's jump back to Mousillon. We'll snatch up. See, I don't have the means to make blood dragons, unfortunately. Or blood knights, sorry. Because I would grab another unit of them. But I think what we'll do is... I think, honestly, the Damned Questing Knights. Let's take a look at the Damned Questing Knights. Melee defense of 36. Weapon strength of 48 and 41. Now, compare that to these bros. Better melee defense, better weapon strength, better charge bonus. On top of it, they're ethereal, so they'll take 70% less, well, physical resistance 75%, which is sweet, because with Bretonnia, the only things that are going to be able to really do magic or damage to them are going to be Grail Knights and Guardians, as well as other things. And it's going to be fucking cool looking, so we'll go grab some of them. Oh, Ben, you're going to love them. I generally find the questing knights better than Knights of the Realm. So we'll get some of them. Graveguard with great weapons might be nice, actually. Deal with foot squires a little bit more succinctly. Silver and cards you got there. Be a shame if I shot a boat line. Dosok, does that actually do damage, though? Because all those Silver and Guard get magic resist, and they have 75 armor versus the 30 armor of your standard spearmen. And that's what really messes them up. I mean, honestly, Helgen, that's probably the best summarization of exactly the Red Duke's origin story. So, yes.
We are in agreement. Through the shadows.
Sounds so quiet. So I'm using the Night and Day cycle campaign mod. And so right now my frames per second are around 70. If I click this, I have to do it with someone who's got moves left.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Interesting. Certain portions of the map, the frames per second when it does is because it's like very like lit up. It will drop it to like 10. Oh man, alright, okay, Dosok, you win. Okay, as far as your army goes, yeah, you got all these skeleton warriors and all, but I think he's just a good army to kind of keep. He's a nice chaff army. Like, I can have him anchor this army.
Taking my leave.
Qu'est-ce à toi? I have too much money. Blood Knights don't need anything else. Let's make ourselves a Blood Knight over here. Maybe even a Unholy Field Trebuchet. Get that out pumping. So maybe go with one of these. And make the means to make Blood Knights over here. And this... 1%, 3%. That's going up slowly. Oh, lovely, lovely, yes. Chicken chaser. Start upgrading that. And we'll hold on to the rest. I don't know how I got so much income, but it's pouring in right now. I could even make another lord. Could make a necrarch. Helgen, it's pretty much the Red Duke. Then you get two different types of things. Hey, Paris dude. Hello, how's the bald-headed Casanova doing? Will you stream Bannerlord again, play a Sturgian Pillager next time? Oh, is it will you or when you? Anyways, won't be on for a few days. I'm moving to Bethesda, Maryland. Paris, did you get a job at Bethesda? I was applying to Bethesda, the game company, and I was like, Shit, do I really want to move to Maryland? Maryland is the Wild West. I don't want that. It was the Wild East, I guess. Take our lands. Thank you very much for the donation, man. And yeah, we'll be streaming so much Bannerlord next week, don't you worry. And I'm probably going to do a Vlandia campaign, depending on how or if Stygia gets a pass in its next patch. But Stygia is going to be the focus of the narrative campaign that we're going to do next. So, Helgen, you get this guy, who is a themed white king. He looks badass. And he's got these 3 abilities. So, respected among men. Bethesda's not in Maryland anymore? Did it move? Wow, I didn't know it moved to Rockville. Damn. Black Grail Knight. Then Siege Veteran. And you also get this special bloodline called the Fallen Knight. Which gives you tax rate, casualty replenishment, as well as all Vampire Lords start with Barded Nightmare Mount. And that's this guy right here, who's like basically like a Bretonnian Lord, where he's got a split of his red line between, Bethesda's and Rockville's and... I'm confused. A split red line of Bretonnian, and these 3 are Vampire counts. And then he gets Aura of Majesty, helps with melee defense and melee attack. And Aura of Dark Majesty, which helps melee attack, defense, and AP. Then you get either one of these chains you get to choose. Embrace the Darkness, which will make you basically a super vampire. Or Benevolent Overlord, which retains your humanity until the very end, where the Secrets of the Grail, you become a vampire. This is from a mod, Vitse. Also, he can ride a Hippogriff, which is pretty sweet. Ooh. Hammond, that's a joke, right?
What do you want?
It's actually a really well done mod. It's it's really fun to play a Bretonnia that is also vampires or vampires that can use human units. Like it makes it extremely enjoyable. Like I'm a huge fan of it. Okay, I was like, dude, you can't be telling people that. I think we'll go with this next after we finish Spread the Vampire Covens to help out with some goodies there. Our frontier is a little barren right now, so let's go ahead and pump that up. They're a bit too strong, Roland Day, I will agree with you. But I think it's because I'm fighting an ununified Bretonnia. If I were to push over across into the High Elf lands, I think it'd be a little bit more interesting. How do you feel about the balance of the mod? Is it overpowered or will it blend naturally? Also, just join the Discord. Hello, everyone. Hey, Ephraim. How are you, man? You can still confederate with the other vamps, yes. Health's good, Flemish. How are you, dude? I think that the mod is...
This better be important.
Let me put it this way. I find vampires extremely underpowered right now, so I think it brings vampires kind of back in line a little bit to their original power curve. And I don't find it completely game-breaking. Because I've never seen what the AI does with this, but you can really... I mean, I am only playing on hard, and I did get some pretty advantageous situations going on. But I think if you wanted to play this mod, you could probably solidify peace with Carcassonne, Artois, and Bordeloo, as long as you win like a quick fight or two with them, and then expand off of Mousillon and go and attack Ulthuan, and it'd probably be really fun. Exactly, yeah. Bretonnia, when it is not unified, is very, very weak. They are pitiful.
More sleep shines.
Okay, you know what? Let's take these Black Knights.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Are they? No.
Darkness comes.
I think I'll just break them down, to be totally honest. Damned Knights Errant! They do, Ivan. They do. Sorry, guys. Dude, totally agree with you, Roland Day. It's like nothing but knights errant and mounted squires. You're like, this is stupid. So here's what I'm thinking, bros. I think I'm going to get rid of these 3 units of men-at-arms. We'll bring in 2 grave guards with great weapons, and then 1 more grave guard. We've got 4 grave guard, 2 with great weapons. And I'll get rid of these 2 black knights, and bring in 2 units of Black Knight questing knights. And we'll keep these guys for... Oh, these guys are anti-infantry too, huh? I'm trying to, Flemish. I'm trying. Blood Knights, and these are cursed... These are Black Grail Knights. They're super sick. Black Knights have 110 armor? Since fucking when? Oh, they have the barding on. That's why. Okay. I was like, what? That doesn't make much sense, though. Okay, they have 110 armor, but they have 27 melee defense and 29 melee attack. These guys are shit. What's up, Colonel Burton? And that's a buffed melee attack and defense. That's booty, bros. No wonder they just perform so miserably. Whereas I'm going to swap in damned questing knights who get 41 and 37. Well, yeah, let's swap these guys out. Okay, I'm back. Black Grail Knights. Are those just Black Knights in lore, or are those Blood Knights that drank from the Grail? No, it's supposed to be that they're like knights that drank from a tainted Grail. So essentially undead Grail Knights. Yeah, it's a probably a good way of looking at it. But they were tricked, duped.
Now.
Knights of the Realm. Knights. Then let's go ahead and...
Lord and hero.
Damn, man. Okay, so men-at-arms with polearms are beastly. They even make men-at-arms with polearms? What's the requirement for that? There it is. Yeah, okay, so we need to make the crumbling training fields. Oh. Oh, see, but I'm fine. I woke up in the morning and I have I've got 2 cats here, and it's just cats. So I took an allergy pill like right before I streamed, and I take an allergy pill that's a decongestant. So this is it pushing all of the congestion out of me from the cat allergies. Sorry, guys. I try to mute whenever I do like a big one. Just made me paranoid though. Just check my head.
What do you want?
What's up, Lucas?
My reputation precedes me.
My nephew's name is Lucas.
You dare?
Noble.
So let's do.
Bloodline calls.
I like Ninja though. Ninja's this little sweet guy. Ninja's a good cat.
This better be important.
Okay, so I've got 3 of these bros. Okay, so we'll do 3 out.
Do you know who I am?
I hunt.
Yes.
Not waste
Highest.
Yes.
they trained dudes.
I go thither.
I go thither.
I will
Thither.
alone.
So we will do then. That. Perfect. Yeah, that's better. I don't know why I like that more, but I'm doing it.
Lord. Lord of Bretonia.
Bretonia.
Well, if you insist, it shall be so.
I'm really not a cat guy. I love dogs. Love dogs. And so I've seen Binging with Babish. Babish.
You come in the name of Sigma, a mere mortal man.
Oh, cool. Thanks. And I didn't think he sounded like me. I thought he had a little bit higher pitch of a voice, but I could be wrong. Chantel Paquette.
Protector of the realm.
So I saw him on, oh, what are you doing over here? You better not be looking to break our
Forbidden.
peace. Because I will roll through you like a ravaging plague. Okay, that's got its full, dude. Man, that's actually a sweet setup. It's got 3 Black Knights with Barding, 3 normal Black Knights, 3 Bowmen, a lot of polearm men-at-arms, and then a lot of Graveguard with great weapons. Like, damn, that is pretty sick. Oh, okay, I was like, damn. What do I sound like?
Guardian. Honor before glory.
I'm gonna put this guy up north more. We seem to be having some issues now with the Empire sneaking in. Might as well up the vampire corruption, I suppose. Well, exactly, Ivan. I'm like, I could not 2 or 3, whatever, but 6, that's a lot. This growth, much more. Do with time. I do want a cursed field trebuchet, though. Slathering with Sparty, that would be so funny. I can actually cook really well. I've been cooking since I was like 10. That was always a fallback of mine, was to become a chef if things just didn't work out. I don't want to deal with fire. Maybe I'll take this chance to take Massive Oracle. Oh, yeah. The Age of Discovery. All major ports. The raging sea god, Stromfels, has gone missing, perhaps blown too far south by the arcane tempest consuming the world. With his absence, the great ocean is becalmed. The denizens of this world sense an opportunity. It is now no longer for the elves to dominate the seas alone. Other powers seek to ply the oceans, hunt for treasures, and expand their empires abroad. However, they must not mistake a calm sea for a safe one. There are still countless dangers lurking in the deeps. Vengeance Krios. In the end times, Malbod took Mousillon as like the seat of his power, and that's pretty much the basis to which he used to like sweep out in a massive civil war against Bretonnia. So it's been done in the lore before. Do I go take Massive Orc Hall? I mean, it kind of seems like just tragically undefended. And see, I've never taken it, so it could be fun. It would definitely give me like a little...
Blessings of the lady be upon
I would take lots of turns of attrition. I love that this is like so just corrupted and blasted apart with Vampiric Corruption that I can just march right through Aquitaine. It's just hard, Valentin.
Devotee of the lady.
I wasn't sure how this mod would go. Usually, like modded gameplay, I don't play on very hard or legendary because I have no idea what it's going to be like. It did have undead elements in it, yes. Mercenaries.
my strength and wisdom are yours.
Okay. I think we're all good. Good.
Valiant.
Well, what say you bros? Do we take Orcal? Massive Oracle? Ooh, this could actually be pretty nice though, too. I only have one unit of Blood Knights, whereas this will apply to a lot more units.
Darkness comes.
My reputation precedes me.
We'll grab that. Oh, Asus Artosa getting all hot and spicy over there. Or declared with Trace. Banshee, the Lorekeeper one. Let's go with Assassinate. Boy, I can make her a little bit of an assassin.
Protector of the realm.
Pop right there.
Very well, I go.
I have seen your heart.
And they're getting strong over there, man. Lowen, I don't like what you're doing. Holy crap, what the hell happened here? Well, I guess I can go take Quenelle from the Defenders of the Great Plan. Oh, damn. Ruins in Castle Carcassonne. Uh-oh, Carcassonne is on its back foot right now. That means that, so like I was saying last episode, Scryer usually pushes into the southern reaches of, yeah, Clan Scryer right there. Into the southern reaches of Bretonia, so that's probably going to be what's going on right here. So I could probably just smash out Carcassonne in 2 swift moves here. Are you all good to go? You're all good to go, Big Daddy Dick.
You dare?
We have met before.
We haven't met before. You're drunk. It's Frenchies getting hopped up on aerosol.
You come with ladies' tidings. What does that lake hag want?
What the hell? Brothers are weird. Alright, Corona, if that's what you want to do. So. Oh, okay, never mind. I was watching the Old Guard last night and my brothers were commenting on it. I mean, I like... So, one thing that Nick and I like, or Turn and I really enjoy, is just like, we like bad movies. We love bad movies. Like, that's why we love, like, Chuck Norris and Steven Seagal, which to today's standards, they're bad. But when we were growing up, dude, they were the best. Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger might be one of the best movies ever made by human beings. And I just love those movies so much that there's like a special nostalgic place in my heart for them, especially. I think I should just... Maybe I'd take out these guys too, right? Let's reunite Portholes.
More sleep shines.
I think just in 2 swift moves, we'll go and take out Portholes real quick. Or, I'm sorry, Carcassonne entirely.
Yes? Leaving.
Are you ready?
Yeah, just get rid of this crap.
Destruction.
Really? That's that balance of power? Well, we're gonna fight that one. Awesome Steam Bennett. Dude, Demolition Man's so good and I love Taco Bell. Yeah, honestly, Crisp, that's exactly what I was saying. My brother said, that's what he said. He said, we watched The Old Guard last night. Not bad, not amazing, but pretty good. I had fun with it. I do love Total Recall. I love Total Recall. Okay, so I've never seen the raid, and I started watching it, and I fell asleep because it just was late at night. Not because it was boring, because actually it was sick. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get our Midnight Aristocracy. John! Dude, why does that guy have like a chainmail vest on in that movie? John!
Life is a phase.
Whoa, okay.
Loaded and ready. Ever faithful.
Okay, so let's get some aggression. What's that shooting at? Let's have you shoot... Yeah, that gatehouse. Really a thing? They really have to move with that thing? Fine, we'll just storm the walls then. Put squires. Squires.
Take an aim. Paladino Britannia!
We are ready. What?
Look at him just soaking it.
With haste!
Velocipaster? I have not. Is it as beautiful as it sounds?
All before perish.
Go right there.
Comfort here come.
Oh yeah. Juicy!
Descendant. Blood magic.
Orders! Let's go! Knights! It shall be done.
Maybe not. Maybe not all that.
What do you need?
Attack.
Peasant bowmen! We obey!
Forward then.
All knights! Moving!
Get back here, huh?
We smash it! Point two! We're going to depend on it!
Lord and master. Swiftly. Dwarf's trail.
We serve the lady! All men, doing our duty!
Victory awaits.
Okay, where do I want this delicious spell to go? So I've been, like I said, I've been just reading a bunch of stuff on the Lumineth Realm Lords. Do you guys want to know a bunch of stuff about the Lumineth Realm Lords? Since I got the book and I've been reading it, it's so fun. Oh yeah, there goes those unit archers.
Rip their souls out. End them. Honor and duty. Let's have on.
How overpowered are they? They're not too overpowered, not at all. Sean, what's up, dude? How are you?
Night has fallen.
Their hats are pretty sweet. Gotta say. I mean, I've done pretty minimal amounts of stuff here. We're gonna gobble up. That Prophetess of Life is looking mighty tasty. God, I just... You know what I really like? Is Vampire Hunter D. Like an unnecessarily healthy obsession with that show. Doom Vagina! Coming to the air, my friend. We swoop.
I am dead.
They're not that powerful. They're not like overpowered. I mean. Okay, well, we're gonna just swoop here first. Actually, no, we won't swoop there first. We'll breath attack there first. That can go on the walls? Bunch of horse shit. Now, here, please. Gobble her up. I have tomato, dude. How are you?
Living will try.
Magic.
I'm doing well, man. I'm good to see you. Glad to see you, dude. Always love seeing familiar faces.
Swiftly. With haste.
Just squeeze through here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. You! Oh! We got words, we got some of the best words. Rolling days. Go Fallen Knight. I mean, you can always use a Blood Dragon, right? But go Fallen Knight. It's fun. Ivan, well, in their defense, they got hit with what's it called? The spell from life. We'll occupy this. Hey, Liam Wong. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the family. I'm still working on these. Does anyone have any suggestions for emojis? I keep drawing blanks. I keep trying to make some really cool ones, and I can't think of any to save my soul. And I've got to. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm having the person who commissioned the shirt. By the way, I try to make mugs, but the art messed up, so I'm gonna I'll fix that here so we can have some cool mugs on the channel. I know you guys said you wanted mugs. I shall bringeth mugs to the fore. YouTube emojis, yeah. My Facebook is Vlad. Vlad or Manfred? Have you guys seen this? Where is it? ItalianSpartacus. Someone put my face on Wolfric. Crisps, are you here? These would be hand-drawn, though, I have to admit. It wouldn't be, like, 3D edited. Can you find that picture of me as Wolfric the Wanderer? It's on the forum somewhere. Who calls? Get you gone from my sight! At good public order. It's good.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
And then Brion will just take next turn.
What?
We will have dealt with Carcassonne. I mean, look at Bretonia trying to kind of scrounge out some sort of offensive against me, so Looks like Big Daddy Duke's gonna come over there and do some slapping. Aha! We killed Alberic Gasquet. I'm gonna do that. That's for sure happening. I don't see it here, Border Collie. Scroll down. I see it not. Maybe it's on the page. Yeah, it's on the first page. Here it is. Here you go, guys. This is me as Wolfric the Wanderer. Amazing. I showed it to Surreal Beliefs, and he's like, I'm going to talk to some of the modders and see if we can have this. Let's do another cosplay. Alright, Krios, have a good one, dude. Paul Urban from Thor Ragnarok. I would do the voice. I would just copy the Wolfric's voice lines and just do them, and have that be the mod. The mod would have, like I could talk to someone about it. I don't know. I don't know really any modders that could do that. Put that, and I'll just copy his voice lines, and it changes, puts my voice over Wolfric's.
Armored in faith.
I don't know. I don't know if you can. Commandment. Let me get the chaos corruption.
I'll have you speak now. Praise your gods. I like what you say.
Alright, Scryer. Ooh. Like maybe I'm trying to reunite a land here. We'll hold off. We'll hold off. Well, Ivan, I don't know if you actually can do it. There's some portions of the game files you can't manipulate. Let's get all of our defenses shored up here across the board. Oh, this has got two crap-ass armies. Frederick Baron Killer. Okay, so let's just be done with it.
My reputation precedes
I
me.
get him. March. Save ahead of time so I don't get any bullshit moving stuff. Yeah, that was it. It was hard coded. I knew there was something wrong with it.
This better be important. My will alone.
Honor before glory. Strike them down.
And just, oh god damn it. Here, we'll do this.
Attack!
What do you want?
For the lady. To victory.
I'm gonna move her. I mean, we don't need any more growth here. Don't need more growth here. Don't need more. I could use a little more. Can't quite block that. I'll try. And just, I want it to just completely deplete down. Faction destroyed Sylvania. See, that's why I don't mind the power hike from Mousillon. Just Sylvania can't stand anymore. It just gets completely destroyed by a unified empire front. Oh, you're raiding? Versus you are... Oh, you can't even get... I'll get you.
The throng is mustered.
I'm just going to keep slowing these guys down. 45, 40... Oh, let's see what happens. Does or not? Yeah, block that army. Take that attrition damage, dude. Well, I have tomato. It just so happens that I am the Red Duke. Bye, thanks to the stream. Being originally from New Jersey, I'll be happy to leave the vicious Texas sun and heat. Oh man, I kind of want to move to Texas though. I'll move to Texas and Sotek and I can have a YouTube palace. Sotek, Turn, and I can all make a YouTube palace together.
To the enemy.
But thank you very much, Paris. Have a good rest of your weekend, man. Stay safe out there. I have family in Jersey. And just talked about it. So, Border Collie, that kind of exists right now. All the rogue armies are named. Let me. Who's this? Nope, that's not named after anyone. Are there any more rogue armies around here?
The crew are restless.
Sissoko is not named after anyone. Turin's rogue army is the Wood Elf one down here. There's a rogue army for Party Elite. There's one for Milk and Cookies. There's not one for Sotek or myself. Someone made the joke though that I look like Ajax. I have tomato. That would never happen. Never. I'd kill him. That's not true. Do something else with this army, but I'm not sure what. Maybe I'll start working towards the Aura of Dark Majesty in the time. Surtha Ek Mask. Now that would be hilarious. My largest army on Mountain Blade 2. I think it's one of my Khazad armies. It's like just about 200. The game kind of lags around that point, so I'm so excited for the stuff coming. Hopefully it adds in what I hope it does. Oh, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I've told them, like, when I went to when I've gone to what's it called? That looks like some Skaven corruption to me. When I have gone to... Oh, shit, they're down here, huh? Bay Enchantress getting hog wild. I thought I just smashed them all out. When I have gone to... Well, let's just kind of value train and get Carcassonne right now, and then make a quick peace treaty with Scryer. Then we'll jump back up to Quenelle, and basically just reunite everything here. Oh shit, guys. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and shut the stream down. Justin just showed up, so everyone just pretend like you're asleep. He'll go away. Okay, we might as well kind of get his armor up here. His melee attack is below 50. Let's just bump that up.
Do you know
But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a lore video for the Lumineth. So I'm a little wary to just open up another war so quickly, but we're pulling in so much money that I could actually bring up a third army, and I might just do that. Let's actually do this. Or wait a minute, does this require like... Okay, good, that doesn't. Carpenter's Workshop? What's the Carpenter's Workshop? It requires... Oh, it's this. That would have been a good place to put Artois. 5 turns. Okay. First off, let's do that. And for those of you who don't know, I do have this fun stuff that you... I'm trying to build a character up for D&D campaign that'll be part of the next Friday. 3.5 campaign, going to be run a rogue. I'm not really sure what race yet. Half-elf. Half-elf's like my go-to race. Because human I find a little too boring. And full-on elf is a little bit more specialist. So I think half-elf is a really fun kind of middle ground, and I feel like there's a lot of cool, fun conflict you can derive from a half-elf storyline. You can associate more with your human side, your elf side. There can be racism that's built into your story that you've always dealt with. Like, there's a lot of fun stuff I feel like you can deal with a half-elf, more so than you can just a human. Yeah, the extra feat is nice. Like, humans do level up faster and everything. But I mean, so there's like it's I think I suppose you could call it a study that they did for MMOs, and the two things that they found out is that obviously predominantly the people that play MMOs are male most of the time, but it's a 50-50 split. There's no racism if you're half drow at this point. What? Tiefling is a cool one too. It's a 50-50 split for men who play MMOs that it's they either play a male character or a female character. And the men that play male characters, their thought is, okay, it's my avatar or my representation in the world, I'm a male character. Or they play a female character because it's like, well, if I'm going to be staring at the backside of a character all day or a character all day, I'll stare at a female. And that's a big thought process behind their character creation. But the secondary attachment to that is their race selection. And it's usually because they almost always go with a humanoid style race because they relate to it easier. The most prevalent races in World of Warcraft are extremely humanoid. Blood Elf, Night Elf, Human. Those are the most prevalent races. Undead, Tauren, Orcs are not as humanoid, so they're actually on the lower scale of the race selection. Draenei are stupid, so that they're just never selected. I think that the study was done with World of Warcraft around its height. That's what my knowledge goes off of. But I mean, if you're a human in real life, and that was the contradictory thought was, okay, if I'm a human in real life, why do I want to play a human? Whereas other people said, I relate the most with humans. So it was like such an interesting choice for their race selections. I troll. I forgot about troll. I have tomato. I was making. So I was Alliance through all of the like 9, 10, 15 years of fucking play, whatever many years of playing World of Warcraft. And when I went back for Battle of Azeroth, when I went back for Legion at the end of Legion, the final year of it, I decided to push my Alliance character into Horde, which I regretted, but I wanted to make the new dwarf or the new Zandalari troll. I wanted to make with my friend, just make 2 Zandalari troll rogues. I thought it would have been so funny. Back when racial passives mattered. I know. Now, yeah, but a shadow of that for myself. Okay, Quinnell, what is this? Oh, I have this on. That's fine. Guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am for Baldur's Gate 3. I got a lot of fun stuff planned for you, bros. Tomorrow is the Old World update for Beastman that I'm doing. I think you guys are going to like some of the stuff I talk about. Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to put a video up that discusses something I talked about yesterday with the issue with dwarfs in Total War Warhammer and how the disparity of their power curve is only going to get worse in Warhammer 3 unless they add centerpiece models to them that are large models that can block things pouncing through their line. And I'm going to do another Baldur's Gate updated impressions video based off of all the new gameplay videos we've got. And then we've got Bannerlord patches, Bannerlord streams, Bannerlord narrative campaigns. It's going to be a... I'm getting anxiety now. Shit. Dark Iron Dwarves are so sick, and I'm not a dwarf guy. I think my appreciation for dwarfs in Warhammer only increased with Total War Warhammer 2. Dude, it's because their hair's on fire that I love them.
What do you want?
What do you guys think? I think Meatball? That guy's name's Meatball? I think I should just go smash out Carcassonne right now. Even though Scryer controls it, I think just taking it quick and getting it over with is a good play to unite these lands and then take Quinnell. And I also think we should probably sprout up a third army. What do you guys think right now? Let me take a look at what we can do. Way more blood kisses. And that could be the fix there, Ivan, but I think they do need a big fix. I would like to see, it doesn't exist in the lore, but I think, I have not played Terraria, but I've played Starbound. It doesn't exist in the lore, but I'd like to see like a Valaya themed Regiment of Renown. Because Valaya is like, she's the one who does a huge amount of things for the dwarf society. Let's see, because their beards are... Ha! You don't like my beard, Border Collie? I've seen a couple female dwarf characters in WoW. They're unsightly, but I've seen them. Ew. Okay, so Yep Jim says wipe out the rats. Who else? What else do you guys think here? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and actually... Oh, nice. Raticide. I think a big fix for dwarfs would focus more around making their settlements more interesting or giving some more campaign abilities, kind of like Black Arcs give you. I could agree with that. There are no dwarf women. The dwarfs just sort of spring out of the ground, which is just completely preposterous. I see, exactly, Justin Scott. I knew it. You never come prepared to class? Get out. And don't think your big swinging dick's gonna change anything this time. Not sucking it again. What'd I say? Okay, so we don't need growth really here anymore. So let's break that down. The point of that is because we'll make a little tannery here. Okay, okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Let's go with... I think... We'll make a ghost fence here. I'm just all about kind of defending my land right now. So we will wait until next turn and see if we can push into that. Or, you know what? No, actually, we'll hold off. We need to get a little bit more replenished. Meat spin? Wow. Haven't heard that in a name. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. It's a weapon for a more eloquent age. Dalsock is 100% correct there. Dwarfs and dwarves are two different things. Dwarves are Lord of the Rings and D&D dwarfs. Dwarfs with an FS are Warhammer multiple dwarfs. %46 chance. Are you exhausted yet? 47%. Go block your army. Arr. He might have like that awareness thing. Nope, he doesn't. Arr. Dude, that's my point. My what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to keep him here. I'm trying to keep him slowed down. He just kind of gets mired in all this crap. And meanwhile, these two banshees are increasing the growth here, so it's perfectly fine. Start nerd. Orcs go around. I think I'll save up and make the other thing. Okay. What are the purpose of ghost fences? So, Mark Robert, I'm making the... Isn't ghost fence the name? Yeah. I'm just trying to keep my internal lands secure. Because if I just do the defense buildings in my... minor province, or my minor settlements, my major settlements, my provincial capitals will be easy to snatch up. So I'm building the ghost fences because they just give me... I've got Cryptors in here. I've got just one unit of Black Knights, which is fine. But I've got Field Trebuchets, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Grave Guard. It's beastly. Like, everything's harder than hell to take. Ooh, that's a good one, I have Tomato. I like that. I like that. Okay, so what can I really buff on him now? Dude, I love the movie Excalibur. It might be the best movie ever made by human beings. Charge bonuses, which is nice. Let's get Wound Maker on him. Finish off Blade Shield.
This better be important. We are in agreement.
So let me see. This might be kind of spicy. I don't like Hellsteeds at all. I never ever use Hellsteeds. But there's a Regiment of Renown that is all Hellsteeds, which is nice. Misha!
My bloodline calls.
Yes, yeah. Oof, they're rank 9. Can I not, like, actually follow through with this? Okay, that wasn't really worth it. I just wanted to see what would happen here. Oh, this was actually Ikit Claw? That might actually have been worth it. I did lose Regiment of Renown, but what the hell ever.
Destroy them.
At research rate? Yeah, that was pretty much... Is this like the serious one? Is this like... Okay, now let's try and do...
I can fight you.
I mean, we just kicked the crap out of you. I think fine. Sean Connery, he plays... Oh, we can just bring him right back in? Well, then that's done. Oh, man, who does he play in that?
Not this time.
The Cursed Tower of the Enchantress. What does the Enchantress do behind those stone walls? What's she doing in there? We have a right to know. Lockheed Recruitment Vampire, Winds of Magic, Power Reserve. Oof, that's a pretty good one. I like that. Red Pit. Oh, this is a hasty little number. Where's the growth? Give me that Utah growth. Sean Connery's in. Sean Connery is his dad. Liam Neeson plays. Patrick Stewart is in it. Sean Connery's not his dad. Sean Connery's not his dad. His dad is the guy from. Man, what's that movie?
You failed.
Lady Hawk. That's his brother. I'm looking it up right now. Excalibur. Oh, I might be thinking of the Green Knight. Sean Connery plays the Green Knight in the Green. All right, IMDb. Mark Hamill's in it. No, he's not. Helen Mirren plays Morgana. That dude, she's stupid hot in that movie. Nick Clay plays Lancelot. Paul Jeffrey plays Percival. Gabriel Byrne plays Uther Pendragon. Uther Pendragon might be one of my favorite names from anything. Liam Neeson plays Gawain. Corin Redgrave plays Cornwall. Patrick Stewart is Leon de Grance. Yeah, there's the First Night where What's His Nuts plays where Sean Connery plays Arthur, which is still a bad, great movie where they have little shields on their shoulders. And Richard Gere plays Lancelot. Liam Neeson's in this movie. Yeah, he plays Gawain. That's it. Gawain. Leah Nash. Knight of the Old Code. Also, Dragonheart's one of my favorite movies growing up. So if I break the back of this army, it should allow me to make a little treaty with them. So let's pick up a third army. Another hunt stream? I'm not sure, Justin. I gotta talk to the Indie Pride. Arthur is Welsh for bear. That is. Blue sweatshirts. It's true. Like it looks like a gambeson, but it's just a really nice sweater. So let's go with. These guys are all really shitty. $18. No. Shingle file. Money pushy. God. Jehovah shot with an eye. I have, but I don't remember it. Regal Giant. You know, a movie I actually really like is the D&D movie with the Wayans brothers. I think Jeremy Irons is in it too. I can't remember who's the nemesis. Only the penitent man will pass. Junior, we named the dog Indiana. Indy. All right, so who do I go with my next as my next lord? Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, that's looking pretty enticing. I could go with the Necrarch bloodline, Esteban Gagne, or I can go with Kyrion du Alil. As I butcher this. I mean, that additional research rate is just kind of nice. It's probably Arturius, if anything. Some sort of like, don't call me Junior, Dad! Like, I love that. I love that fucking movie. Like, the third one is probably the one I have seen the most, and I like the most. Easily. Back when we could just say Nazis were the universal enemy to all archaeology. I suppose we'll just have to go with growth here. Justin Scott, you dog, you. Alright, help me out, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Who's our next lord? Necrarch or Lorekeeper Vampire? They're both going to be the same level 2. This is just a Necrarch Vampire, who I cannot remember their bloodline at all. You know, Misha, I did too. It's bad, but good. When are you going to play Mountain Blade 2? Lucas, next week. This whole next week I'm playing it, because we're going to be getting that that patch, and I'm going to be going so strong onto Mountain Blade again. I just kind of wanted to wait for the next patch to come out. I felt like it was going to happen any day, so I didn't want to jump into it and just kind of end up, you know, shortchanging us. Ivan, did you say Lorekeeper is the smart choice, so I'd go for the Necrarch? Oh, okay. For some reason I read that. Yeah, wait, yeah. So you saying Lorekeeper is a smart choice, which is not the Necrarch. So you're going, say, go for the Necrarch? So Border Collie, that's the second one. And that's because, what's his nuts had, tuberculosis or mono or something. No, I'm thinking of Highlander Endgame. Diarrhea. That's it. Diarrhea. If you've ever seen the movie Highlander Endgame, Jacob Kell, the main bad guy, he got like mono or something, and it fucked his vocal cords up. So the whole entire movie, he's whispering like this because he can't speak louder than it. True, Dragon, but we're definitely not having that issue right now. Okay, so we'll go with the Necrarch. I kind of like this, what you guys are saying. We'll read this little blurb too. And for anyone who has donated, if you want to, anyone that's donated this stream, if you want to name the Necrarch Vampire, you're more than happy to. Lords and Heroes I like to reserve for people who do donate. Otherwise, by all means, guys, you can name any unit in the game outside. When their great library was burned to the ground by fearful mortals, many Necrarchs remained to burn with it. So strong was their devotion to knowledge. The Necrarchs are the most learned of vampires, most skilled at sorcery than with a blade, more skilled. These skills have come at a price, however. The appearance of the Necrarchs have grown so hideous and unnatural that an ordinary man cannot bear to look upon them, and many run screaming at the sight. The preferred dwelling of Necrarch's area foreboding towers. Oh, I see. The preferred dwellings of Necrarchs are foreboding towers in the wilderness. There are several reasons for this. The vantage point of a tall tower gives greater access to the azure, blue wind of magic, which the Necrarchs observe to gain insights into the future. A tower is easily defensible, and given the relative lack of a need for blood, the Necrarchs prefer to shy away from civilization. Most of all, whether they admit it or not, dwelling at the base of the heavens brings the Necrarchs closer to what they see themselves as, gods. Necrarchs make a point of studying their own thirst for blood. Reducing the frequency with which they feed is not enough. They seek to ultimately free themselves of the thirst completely. Thus far, only Zacharias the Ever-Living has found the secret to this. Other Necrarchs have experimented with turning themselves into mobile nexuses of dark magic, replacing the need for blood with a need for warpstone, or recreating the elixir of life to Nagash's original recipe, but have all failed. Many have failed catastrophically, becoming even more warped than they already are. They become bloated abominations that cannot walk, bestial creatures worse than Shogoi, or awful things like Chaos Spawn, with impossible forms too bizarre to hold together. Damn right, Dosoct. So what is their ability again? Oh, that's right. Punisher. Pretty sweet. Dude! Sean dropping a massive $50 bomb here.
Will never fall.
Here, dude. Sean, I'll give you the existing Fallen Knight Uther Pendragon. Thank you very much for that donation, man. Sean, if you can, and if you're comfortable with this, message me on Discord with your address. What I'm going to be doing is I'm commissioning 2 art pieces, and I'll kind of give you guys a little teaser on this, to be made into postcards. And whenever someone like gives me like a $50+ donation, I'm gonna handwrite them a thank you letter and send them the postcard. I just feel like it's a really cool way. Like Turn does this, and Lady Turn makes these awesome books for people. I don't have that level of arts and crafts skill, and I just have really good verbiage or wordsmithing. And so I can make cool things for people, I guess, through that. So I'll write you a handwritten thank you note, man. Thank you very much, Sean. I really appreciate that, dude. And the 2 postcards, it's going to be... one postcard is going to be a high elf painting a dwarf miniature with like a lamp right here and like the typical Games Workshop accoutrement behind him. And then I'll send you one too, Dragon Overlord. You definitely deserve it, dude. You threw like a $200 donation. And anyone in the past who's made those big ones, I definitely am going to send you one. And then the other postcard is going to be an orc, like a 40k orc, sitting at a computer. And the camera will be like from behind. So if the camera was like behind me. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen those like nostalgia pictures where it's like a computer and then like a bunch of 1990s or early millennium nostalgic paraphernalia around, like movie posters, box art from prevalent games at the time, even like movies, stuff like that, or like artists. So that is going to be an orc at a computer, and all the paraphernalia is going to be like orky. Like, you know, like those foam fingers that say like #1 that you get at like a sports game. Well, the finger's going to be ripped off of it. It'll be foam, but it'll be like the Crimson Fist. So like a bunch of cool like 40k stuff like that. You should do a Dwarf Jack on the Dreadnought ship Titanic Dwarf Rose. That'd be pretty funny. So that's like, my friend is going to draw those for me. And then my dad's got 2 companies. One company is a print marketing company, and my brother's the president of it. So I'm going to send him the art, and he's going to put them on postcards and send them to me, and I will send them out from a PO box to anyone who says gives me a cool donation. $50 plus, I think. Like, that's the point. I'll do it. But I figure it's a cool way to say thank you. I mean, I feel bad when people throw these massive donations at me, and all I can say is like verbally thank you. So I want to like be able to kind of give back in a cool way. Not that a $1 donation is any less important than a $100 donation. Just like, that's such a huge monetary throw my way, and I feel like I really have to give something back to that. Yo, what up, Zypher?
Bats and wolves, gather.
Okay, could you just calm down? Alright, local recruitment rank. Let's go ahead and do that first. Let's give him invocation and... Ooh, what's it? Oh, he only gets 1? That's right. Well, fuck me, right. Let's just go with invocation. And we'll save, we'll hold on to these 3, because I kind of want to get the next Fallen Knight. I want to see what it does. Dude, that's like Legends bread and butter, man. Like, he streams for so long in a given day. And I've made this joke before, Regal Giant. Like, imagine getting to a point where, like, if you've ever watched Ninja, or if you've ever watched Dr. Disrespect or Shroud, they're so big and they make so much money in a given day or a given week or month, whatever, that when they get like $1,000 donation, like, oh, dude, it's sick, dude, man, peace, thank you very much, I really appreciate that. I'm like, if I got $1,000 donation, I'd stop the stream to cry for a little. Like, thank you. You just paid for my rent. Like, I'd make like a 20-minute sob story. Like, holy fuck. I was derailed. My train of thought. My choo-choo of thought. Yeah, I know, Jim. I know. Sad days. I still wonder what the hell happened. As I think everyone does, but I imagine we should find out soon. I want to make pole arms. I don't really need to upgrade this, though, beyond this. I do want the neck. Fuck my fuck. So we'll go with pole arms. And we'll give him these guys. Crisps, I guess the big prevailing theory right now is actually that he is under for sexual harassment stuff. I don't know. Because you remember how he got in like trouble, he cheated on his wife. So I don't know, man. No, it's like every day there's a new rumor around it. So I just kind of, it is what it is. It'll play itself out. It sucks to kind of see. Well, the name is like a meme. The way he described it was actually like a really interesting perspective. He was saying, like, you know, I watched a lot of WWE growing up, and I saw all these people doing these streams, and they're really laid back, and they're really cool, and that was great and all, but like, I wanted to see someone that had a larger than life personality, so I wanted to bring that WWE combative persona to the table, and that's how I made Dr. Disrespect. I used to use that persona when I was playing Halo with my friends, and one of my friends said, why don't you try doing that in some of your streams? And he used to be like a former Treyarch or Infinity Ward employee. Oh, I was just saying, like, that's like the prevalent rumor. I don't even know. Rumors are rumors. Like I said, they change every day. But I think that's like, I would love to see like a pantheon of streamers arise with like larger than life WWE personalities. As long as it's like, you know, respectful. Like, they can make the over the top jabs at one another that they did in like the WWE and stuff like that. I think that would be hilarious to see. I think that's a really cool take on it. Oh, yep, Jim, that's not good, man. Take care of yourself, dude. Just be safe. I'll go walking out in that shit. Oh, Corone and Carcassonne have confederated. Or where are you at?
Tinker, I hate no fun.
Okay, get it. Like me. Likes me. I think they're right there raiding, right? That's what that is? Oh, they're right there.
The council is disappointed.
Who are you? Oh, Sophia Enchantress.
My reputation precedes me.
That's another thing. That's a good point, Sean, is like,
You dare.
that could be my persona as my streaming persona, but like, that's a really solid point that people, that the fans would maybe take it a little too literally and push that to like an uncomfortable point. Like, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Let's go with 2 the... Oh, okay, those are... You get any benefits of anything? Yeah, that's a good point, because it's like, you can't fake playing a video game. You're playing a video game. Like, the way wrestling works is obviously a very choreographed display of acrobatics. Like, fuck it. Damn it, still? We gotta go smash this out. Boom! Critical success. Get fucked. Ben Brody, I could be down for that. What is this?
Yes.
Elgar. Don't do that.
Grudge bearer. I am revenge incarnate.
Christ. Why doesn't anyone like me?
Count Noctilus.
Hi.
Smell your
I could use that.
over your dead body.
Ooh.
A senseless
That too, huh? Crooked moon.
Right. I ain't looking at your eyes. They freak.
Oh, I ain't looking at tries. They freak me out.
Nick, warlord of AP. Right. I ain't looking at your eyes. They freak me.
That's really funny. Okay, so Red Duke's down here. Carcassone's leveling up a little bit. We need a little bit more. This would actually be a pretty sweet little snag right now. So let's play. Let's play this one close to the chest and see what happens next. Okay, so they're probably going to try and do like a 2-on-1 location. That's a really good point, John. But I also think that that has to do with the overall ignorance of streamers. Like, I don't... do you think many streamers actually know their rights as it pertains to a EULA or a terms of service on a streaming platform? I don't think that they do. And there's like a bit of an ignorance on that front, because it's like you go from someone who is not known to known pretty quickly, and usually in a streaming atmosphere. So,
Do you know who I am?
yo, what are you doing, dude? Beetlejuice. So I feel like there's a whole industry standard on how players get treated. It's totally true, and I think that if you were able to get not like necessarily an umbrella insurance policy, because that's not exactly what I'm talking about, but I mean the ability to kind of insulate yourself a little bit better, some stuff like that, it would be not as like damning. I think there needs to be like I'm sure that in the future, or even probably now, that there's a branch of law that's popping up regarding what's it called, like esports stuff. I could absolutely picture that happening.
The will of the lady.
Just kind of continue to kind of grind this guy down. Success! Yes, you can't move much anymore. Even if you attack Aquitaine, I'll be fine. How come Heinrich Kemmler wasn't turned into a vampire? He seems powerful enough for them to want him on the roster rather than having him wander around as a weird. Dosok says he was more of a wandering necromancer, Misha. That and very few people were dealing with him. Manfred's one of you. That's a very good point, Dosok. I totally agree with you, Sean. I totally agree with you. Like, I think that every game wants a thriving esports community. And why wouldn't you, right? That's competitive multiplayer is longevity. Look at Rainbow Six Siege. That game is still played so much, and it is so old, but it has so, well, not so old. It's very old for gaming, right? For like if you're looking at it like on a gaming scale. Oh shit! Skaven. Look at these Skaven. They're everywhere.
Never wrong.
3 turns.
How dare you?
Impossible. No.
I mean, it's not that old though, Misha. It's just old for gaming term. I'm good, Shabard. How are you? I saved real quick because I'm... You know, Sean, the reason I started this channel was to get into the game. And I already live in SoCal. But are you saying that you want to work at Blizzard or Activision? Because they're in Irvine? There's not a ton of companies down here, but there's a good amount. Like Sony's down here. I don't remember what Naughty Dog is.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
We got... I don't care where he goes. That Leoness is just jacked. So is Mousillon, so that person can do whatever they want. But it's gonna really... Oh, really? Can't even that many? We'll bring in some archers here. 3 archers, maybe. That's not made yet? Okay. Man, Sean, you got further than I did, and I applied to a shit ton of Blizzard positions. I went to BlizzCon and I was like handing out my resume. Okay, so what's your bag here? What are you doing? Ugh, I'm trying to like get a beat on these guys so I can move out of here and smash out Latonia. Oh yeah, going down here. Roan's going over there, or I don't know where you're going. Oof. Empire's getting huge. Actually, I think he's going here to attack Quinnell, which I'm cool with. And I think he's going down here to attack Bilbali, which I'm cool with. And if that happens, it kind of opens up the gate for me to just like smash into Quinnell and take it.
Not.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty deadly army for me. Poison wind mortars, tons of plague claw catapults. 2 rattling guns just spewing death on me, and supported by storm vermin. That's actually not too fun. So, I have done now 2 contracts for Creative Assembly, which have earned me AAA credit. And through that, I hope to apply to the gaming industry next. Poker Pope, my favorite one is First Heretic. Well, my favorite ones are First Heretic and The Betrayer. They're a couple. Okay, we'll use this time to build up his army more. The Wailing Hags are actually kind of cool. Are they better than Cairn Wraiths? They have more melee defense, which is nice. They just do less damage. I just like also they get enthralling attacks, which reduce things melee attack. On top of their higher melee defense and their physical resist, they'll probably be very tanky. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Zypher? You too, Mark Roberts. Thanks for jumping in, man. Get a couple of these guys just to kind of eat up front line. I'm going to let him go. I'm not going to actually harass him. Because if what I think happens, he's going to go try to take back Quenelle, that I can just slap him around.
What do you want?
And the Red Duke I'll keep right here for one more turn. Kind of bolster things around. Got Uther Pendragon down here ready to dump some butt on folks.
Yes.
Ah. Give Ward my pretty good. Thank you, Roland Day. I appreciate that, man. I think giving Chaos Lords a Crackadrak mount would be cool. What do you think? Honestly, Crackadrak mounts are probably one of the cooler things. But in Fantasy, they do get demonic mounts, which I think, which Creative Assembly is yet to really hit on, and I think could be really cool if done right. Magical Lance of Bretonius. We've got a lot of cavalry, and we'll do after that. Ooh, Waking Dead for sure. Yeah. Those two in conjunction, that'll be 22 total charge bonus, plus the 8 melee defense will be nice. Although I do kind of want Bloodlust. Yeah, maybe we want to push his melee attack past 60. Or his armor maybe past 100. Yeah, we'll do that. Another turn here. Oh, look at you sneaky Skaven fucks. Elgar's all over the place, too. Really? This is the city you want to attack? Okay. Have at it. This one's like the most jacked. Fool of a took. Man, that's a huge difference. They get 11 more melee defense. Shabard, IndiePart and I have a small series about that. And we both think that it would be doable, but they would need a whole new thing to really accomplish it. A whole new engine to really make it work. What is this? Is this public order still? Let's switch this on over to growth. Vampiric corruption. That. Really hinder people in my life. And maybe... Okay, so he's in there, right? Find out. He's got to be over in the... No. Oh no, Lowen's right there. Son of a bitch. Alright. Brion has a terrible, terrible defensive army. Oh, that's some sneaky shit. That's some sneaky Skaven shit.
Valiant Lord.
Yeah, this has got a lot of spicy stuff to deal with. Brion has got no real defensive building, and I might actually smash this out for defensive building right now.
By all that I hold dear, no.
No.
I got an idea.
Never. No.
But he wouldn't even be able to attack me next turn.
Guardian.
There.
This night. Agreed for now.
Yes?
And whoever takes Barone, whatever, I'll just attack them back. Yes, perfect. Do what you want. And I'll just go smash Pick a Claw. Perfect. That's like exactly what I wanted. That was foolish. What? Why is that happening? Why am I not getting my... Why did I not get my garrison? Anyone know how to deal with this? I could just reload the autosave and move him outside the garrison. But I kept him there because the garrison was so strong. Oh! He wasn't in the garrison. That's why. Well, okay, well. That's an easy fix. I was like, what the hell? How'd that happen? Even then, though, I thought he should have... Like, he's right outside. He should have been able to pull into it. They sieged it first, shut down its ability to reinforce, attacked him because it can't be reinforced. Okay, I see now. I see. I'll fix that. I thought he was inside the garrison the whole time. I was like, oh, this is stupid. What's going on here? Here.
Bats and wolves, gather.
I do this.
Find
Now he'll be fine.
My bloodline calls. Deliver it unto me. Move. Agreed for now.
That'll happen. Aha! And that'll happen. Just like I wanted. Oh! They're just going right for Brion, and that's fine. Let them take it. Blackstone Post. That's just not gonna. Oh, where are you going now, huh?
What you ask is impossible.
Well, them, on the other hand, I am more than happy to go slow them down.
By all that I hold dear, no.
Grave times.
My lady will not allow.
This is what I mean, like, ununified Bretonia. Like, now that they're finally unified, it's a little bit harder, but...
I hate no furs. Give me Warpstone, or you die now.
Or I could just go kill you again, Naked Claw. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
Carcassonne.
Malfunction.
Edward Cullen? You know the rules for that, man.
What do you want?
Protector of the realm.
I refuse.
Ooh, I wonder if this stacks. So let me try this. I'm going to try another little risky move here. What they call an elite gamer move. Edward Cullen is the guy from Twilight.
Yes. We are in agreement.
Move you.
Then go.
Lord of Bretonia.
Yes.
Sallying forth. Valiant Lord.
You dare.
I will not.
Do you know who I am?
I don't think that this army can beat this army alone. Problem.
Not logical.
I mean, that's a lot of crap that would just rip through my army.
Blessings
Even
of
with
the
this
Lady be upon
ragtag, terrible army.
More sleep shines.
Yeah, he has to touch that. Touch it. Give me Unholy Lodestone, sure, why not?
Ready.
My strength
have them
and
support each
wisdom
other.
are yours. I go thither.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I just want to support them so they don't double back on the Red Duke. And if they attack Brion, that's fine. But my point here is I was trying to see if I got a kill on Ikit. Yeah. Do whatever you want, Icky. Oh, that's where you go? Good. Uh-oh. The Fey Enchanter's just scooting about. Oh, they're gonna try to do like a 1-2-3 punch on something. Oh, maybe not.
This suits my cause.
But
Lord,
I'm wondering what happens if I take this guy and attack this.
What?
going forth.
And if I win with this guy, do I get the Ica Claws thing again to stack with a 20% research bonus? The Cullen brothers, goddamn you. Oh, rolling days, that's rough, man. Ah, okay, I thought this would have been a...
For the lady!
Let's back here. Back here. You can summon up those guys in a heartbeat. Gonna need them. These guys are machine guns, so
Necromancer.
try and get the best out of them. Just gonna have 3 waves here.
Peasant bowmen!
Back into all.
To war! Run! At once!
Corpse cart. Wait. Necromancer.
Haste.
Loyal and true.
We fight for Bretonia! Serve and obey!
Blood dragon.
I never read it, but I've heard about it. So watch these guys
Get 'em moving!
do their
Fight
thing.
hard!
They get in range of these, they should be able to melt these warfire throwers.
Yes, my lord!
Yeah, Ben, absolutely, man. Here's the ethereal questing knights here. Pretty spicy. Got, where's the, painted grail knight? Here's the cursed grail knights. Oh, so sick. Red Duke up there just waiting to bitch slap someone.
Vampire Lord.
Human archers!
Alright, Shabard, thanks for jumping in, man. Good luck with your Crocodrak.
As you say! Spurs, lads!
Underworld, here we go. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look what I did, look what I did with the place. So these guys are undiscoverable if they're not moving.
'Tis an honor! Ride!
And watch what happens when they do shoot. Go hidden again, please.
Human archers!
We can probably get some shots off here. Okay, gonna move the whole force forward. Okay, here and walk, please.
Human archers! Hold fire! We serve!
They get this ability here. Hunters in the dark, 100% AP damage. And snipe. It's sick.
Like the wind!
As soon as they stop moving, they should go hidden again.
You honor us!
Oh, didn't work. Didn't...
Get 'em moving! Right hard! Get 'em moving! Stick 'em good!
Oh, get out of there, get out of there.
Spurs, lads! Right hard! Ride! Like the wind! Get 'em moving!
Yeah, it's stupid strong, Luke. I'm trying to get this thing in range, though. Like we're... Forward. Walk, please. Oh, perfect. What are they shooting at? Their base AP is like 9. But moves it to 18.
Doing your bidding!
Base AP is 3. Okay, so it moves it to 6. You too, Hugh. Always good to see you, man.
Loose!
Perfect. Now they will stay hidden. Oh, no, no, don't move. Don't move, damn it.
Right hard! Ride! Serve it a man!
Perfect. This thing shooting into stuff? Cool, Dennick. Ooh. This pose. Trying to kind of keep as much of my army as intact here because we'll have a pretty strong follow-up fight with Corone right after this if I do it right.
Fill 'em with all!
Okay, okay, shoot, just shoot. Shoot from there, shoot from there.
Hold steady!
They should, if they get these hits, they should kind of drain this guy's health quick. But I'm shooting in and out of trees, so it's not going to go well.
Tis done! Field
Already shooting into.
Smash 'em!
That's probably a better shot. I want to get the Unholy Field Trebuchets. 2 of those. Yeah. I seen it, Mark. Let's get my army moving. It's got chaff in the front line. It's meant to kind of take a stern beating.
Necromancer. It will be. Now.
I haven't. They did a number on some stuff in a previous episode, so I'll try and get a good shot on things to show you.
Like the wind. Lord of Bretonia. Tout de suite. Human archers.
Oh, just missed him. Alright, so let's pause this real quick and kind of line up our charges.
Infantry.
Wow, look what that does to the Grave Guard. Pretty bad, pretty strong. Oh! What is that? Is that a nuke? Damn. Rather the nuke happened there. Let's see how this goes. 5, 4, 3. Oh yeah, I got him.
With haste.
Human archers!
Blood Knights! Swiftly!
For Britonia! Run, men! Oi! To war! To war!
Swiftly! With haste!
Ready to serve!
Oh, spicy. And just like I wanted to have happen, he just lost a bunch of skeletons, which is perfect. What were we guys talking about? Sorry, guys. The dead rise again.
Strike them down!
So cool, he got that too. So that's a double increase my research rate, which is sweet. Oh god, what are you doing,
I
dude?
stand defiant.
You stop,
Ready.
Belagar. Now that I've completely broken your back, Scryer.
Clan? Good, good. Kill devices need test subjects.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Fuck off. Where are you, England?
King!
They condemn my wars with Scryer? Oh, past treaties. Okay. Yeah, there was some tomfoolery for sure going on.
I don't care for this order.
Bring me flesh to craft.
Oh, the Rose Lances. Since we just united Carcassonne, we get the Rose Lances. They're basically poison anti-large, serious anti-large too. Look at that, 62 damage on them.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
You can stay here and kind of regenerate a little. I'll push Big Daddy up north to just go slapping the ass. Slapping the base. Dude, look at Thane here, Dosoct. He killed Lowen, but then Lowen's like blood like spilled all over him. And burned him. Fantasy Core Knight Warband, I like that.
Valiant Lord.
Sean, I just responded to you, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so we do Benevolent Overlord, which gives us growth and immune to untainted attrition, which I don't even think he got beforehand. Hero of the Common Folk, which gives me 10% ward for all peasant units and weapon strength of 20%, and upkeep minus 40% for all peasant units. Like, that is huge. This guy's current upkeep is 2,400, and so 2,400. 2,400 minus 1,000, basically. So it would be a 40% reduction on 1,400. So what is that? It'd be about, he'd save about 500 a turn with Hero of the Common Folk. Then Brothers in Death. Oh, that's Black Knights, Blood Knights, and Damned Knights? Ooh. That's pretty good. I didn't know that's how that worked. Revenge Serve Cold, which helps recruitment rank and leadership for all peasants units, which is nice. And this makes him just a monster. But this makes him kind of like cavalry kind of character. Lore Vampires, Undead, and gets the Hunger. He gets Brothers in Death. Avatar of Death. You know, I think Hero of the Common Folk is the way to go with this guy. And just, like, stay on these red lines. Because that could make for some pretty strong men-at-arms. And if I swap these men-at-arms to men-at-arms with polearms, men-at-arms with polearms are super strong. So, here's a man-at-arms with polearms. Man-at-arms with polearms. That guy's got 49 melee defense and 36 melee attack. And admittedly, he is in this guy's in Red Duke's army, so it'll change. But compare that to this. 26 and 35. So he gets 14 more melee defense and 10 more melee attack. 25 armor versus these guys have 25. I think, honestly, I want to get some jacked peasants. Benevolent Overlord is where it's going, because he's going to go Hippogriff and everything, too.
My reputation precedes me.
I will not aid you in this.
Enchantress. Yes. Alright, so we just shut off a war on one of our fronts. South front is no longer as active. We still do have Bilbali. We'll probably go smash apart. But all of Bretonia's forces now are really here. Lowen ran over in this direction. I do have to deal with, like, this is kind of a thing. So maybe I can, I mean, the Empire's going to be so strong that they're not going to want to really stop fighting me, I don't think.
What?
Because they hate me. Oh, we're going up a little.
Von Carstein sends his minions to threaten and parley.
Damn. Okay.
I will not obey.
I know you won't. Well, kinda. He was brought back by the Green Knight, from what I remember. A miserable pile of chicken. That, if honestly, if there were any way to describe me, it's I am a miserable pile of chicken. I agree with you, Luke Morris. I really like it, really, because it makes you kind of favor one specific portion of the duality of Mousillon, which I think is really nifty. Let's keep building this guy's army up. Some more stuff, and that's why I want Artois to grow to its last little ditty. Where are my...
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Power miserable pile. Damn right. Like, this is going to be a juiced army, and it is going to roll through Montfort. Oh, I already have one building good. Damn, failed. Damn, failed, because it would have given me another blood kiss.
Everything dies. Darkness comes. Bats and wolves gather.
Seven more spots and 5 more spots. I can get some nice cursed stuff up there. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll do that.
To battle?
I want to chase after Speezy.
Yes?
He's licking his wounds down here, though. You have truly made my night.
Are you ready? Strike out. Agreed for now.
Let's see what happens. Yep, just like I thought. Montfort is besieged by the Empire. Knew it! Boom! Value train, dominated. Slam dunk on the Fey Enchantress. Now let's see if I can get up north to relieve Montfort as quickly as possible. No, I don't want that. Safeguard. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at all these goodies. Oh.
What?
Trying to...
What do you want?
This guy is going to be so juiced. Juice. Oh.
Now.
Okay. The Rose Lances are pretty gnarly, man. They're pretty much Blood Knights. They've got less melee attack by 2 and less melee defense by 13, but they've got the same weapon strength. They don't get Hunger and Frenzy, and I guess the Blood Knights don't get Hunger anymore. These guys are pretty nice. In fact, I'm gonna break out the corpse cart. We don't need it anymore because I barely have it. Oh, the Graveguard are undead. I'm stupid. It's so fucking hard to keep that thing, like, in line with him. So,
You dare?
there we go.
My lady will not allow it.
By Sigma, no!
By Sigma, no! Still a pretty decent army. I might be able to... Well, with all the cavalry, I might be able to repel them a bit, but they've got so many rocket batteries, they've got Demogryph Knights. There's going to be so much arrayed against me there.
It is forbidden.
Bring me flesh to craft.
I'll both go Bali. Not that high.
Honor before glory.
So if I can get this guy back up to full quickly, I think this has got to happen too. Yeah. Helps out with melee attack for the Lord Hero's army. Oh, it can raise up Peasant Bowmen? That's pretty sick. Oops, gotta press the button. But my point here is, this guy's army will replenish here pretty soon, and I'll have him go destroy Bilbali.
Yes. I hunt.
Gotta get rid of fucking Lowen. I might have to just sacrifice Montfort right now, let it do its thing. This thing can get built in time.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Flying Dutchman, I don't remember that.
Everything dies.
We'll try to clear some of this out.
That will stop.
My lady will not allow it.
It is night.
This is ill-considered.
What? We are in agreement.
Yeah! Sixth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom, we can awaken this. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's give her block army. So what does that look like? Yeah, we got the second one. Oh, level 5 Fallen Knight.
You dare.
Maybe I'll swap him out with the Fallen Knight. Yeah, I think we'll do that. He's level 2. I thought it's level 5. No, level 2. I'm stupid. The higher ones should get more. Like, damn it. Oh man, Reikland's coming in with a fury through Helmgart. Damn. Where are you going? Get out of my lands. You're the ones that broke my treaty.
This better be important.
Montfort's still... Okay, Montfort is really going to be dealing with an army here.
I'll ignore that.
If I can at least get this guy over to Montfort. Yeah, just circumvent the whole army and go right for Reichland. That's not a bad idea.
Bats and wolves, gather. Follow me.
Turns. Well, we'll pop 2 of these in. It takes 1 turn for that. Alright, Dragon, have a good one, dude.
Ready. Deliver it unto me. All die.
Armored in faith.
Ready.
I'm afraid they're just going to attack Carcassonne. Like next turn, probably even.
This will achieve nothing.
Soon I'll be all power.
Jesus, look at this. I got 2 of these armies coming my way. We're going to have to really plug up that hole. Yeah, they just threw 2 full armies at this. Well, we might be able to kind of cripple them a little bit at least. Get that all. Well, if I could weaken that a lot, that might be good. This will be... I'm pretty much just going to abandon the walls and let them come into the city and just fight them on open ground using choke points. It's going to be the best chance. Yeah. Lon, what's up, dude? In fact, that's actually pretty juicy right here. I'm gonna hug the walls until I'm gonna put these guys right here. Right there. And again, just hugging the wall so that any like artillery fire hopefully hits the walls. And I'm gonna do a mass sally out and try and catch some stuff if I can. Lance of the Barding. Okay, so things are all gonna go in here with great swords. That's fine. Let's get you there. Stretch it real thin.
Knocked and ready.
Get any damage we can onto this one tower. And we'll do... Got a Vampire of Death. No spells? Is that what it looked like?
Shields, aye! We are ready!
Outriders, Demogryph Knights. So these are the batteries I need to kind of try and hit quickly. Great swords, great swords, great swords. Crossbow. This might be the easier one to push into. So that's what we'll...
Ready for battle!
See how this goes. I don't think it'll work like I want it to. Here. You go. Here. Here. You to go here. You to go here. You to go. If I can just get them out of the wall quickly. Out of the rock battery, please. Good to see you back to the war again. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Flying Dutch.
Never fall.
Come on, move, 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 move. Come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I've got caught right there. These guys through here. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Here, or there. These guys are gonna juke around Albrecht. Push. Push. These guys are going to let them just kind of eat up the demogryphs. And everything. Get that done right, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, they don't have flaming arrows, so that's stupid. But here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to have to pause this real quick so I can look at what I'm doing. Right there. You right there. Yeah, hit into those. Fuck it. I'll be able to probably... Oh, that wall's about to crumble. Oof. Get off this wall. So let's go. Here. Here. Please. You guys for that opening pop up. Just a fucking second. Here, hold that line. Port from here. Go. Man, just getting ripped apart here. Come on, go, 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 go. Do damage to things. Yeah, that's the bad thing about like Black Knights is they're. You think, oh man, these guys are gonna be so good. There's so many. They just don't. They just don't. They don't live up to the hype. Even these rocket batteries, I don't know if they're gonna be able to get them down. Oh, just chewing them up. So we shut down 2 rocket batteries. About the best we could do. That's so much range fire is a problem. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell's going on over here? Well, this is advantageous.
Attack! We serve our liege! Fire! Get him! Yes, my lord!
Your time has come. As inevitable as death.
Shields! Aye! Yes! We serve! Run, man! Hold and steady! Righteous fury! Ready for orders! Run!
Vampire. Blood magic!
We serve the king! All men! Run, man! Shields! Aye!
What? At once! I need blood! The living will join us.
Remember, this is not to win. This is just to kind of eat up their units right now.
Quick now! Righteous fury!
Because if I can kind of cripple their advance of 2 armies here, oh, look at that! Look at that!
Vampire! To war! Bind me if you dare!
He's shattered. He ain't coming back.
Bleed them!
Peasant bowman! Holman! Avatar! Doing your bidding!
Vampire!
Oh, get it! Yeah! Should be enough to kill it. Dead. Dead for sure. That's their general, at least. Now, like I said, we're not going to probably live through this, but that's okay.
Infantry! We fight for Britonia! Peasant bowman!
Vampire!
Soldiers, our liege lord divine! Men of Britonia!
Pass of years.
Clear out! Peasant woman! We fight for Britonia! At once! Peasant bowman!
All right, it's starting to happen. We're losing, but that's okay. Like I said, we've done a lot of damage. We took out, we crippled the shit out of that guy's army in a pretty good way.
Vampire.
So we were able to kill him, replacing him with a full health lord, sure, but oh, we didn't kill those out completely. Oh well, I'll take it. I knew those, Ivan, I knew it wouldn't be like a ride to ruin, it'd be like a ride to just complete destruction. It wouldn't be like a cool, epic, oh, let's do it! It'd be like, wow, these guys are just gonna get rid. In fact, I probably could have sat there and kept the knights behind the wall to cycle charge in, but they would have really just kind of... Oh shit, look at them pouring into my lands. Roan, be gone, dude. Time for you to be ended. Oh, popped up great. Right. Raise dead cost or war fervor? Raise dead cost. We're gonna start getting spicy with these guys. Nice.
What do you want? Kill them, raise them. Move, drink their life force.
And he's gone. Dunkaroo! Long live the king. Oh, I should have fought that. I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh no! The two mighty knights stared at each other across the bloody battlefield. One borne atop a spectral steed of bone and witchfire, the other atop the noble hippogriff Bicus. Somberly, King Lowen lowered his lance and spurred his steed towards the Red Duke. The vampire bared his fangs in a vicious grin, and gripping his own lance, a barbed thorn of steel already caked in the blood of a dozen knights. With a wolfish howl, he charged his spectral steed at the king. A lance thrust into the chest of the king's hippogriff. The blow delivered with such power and force that it drove up through armor and muscle, pushing deep into the mighty creature's body, seeking its heart. Every soldier stationed upon the walls of the nearby castle watched as with a final piercing cry the king's royal hippogriff fell, collapsing in a heap upon the muddy plain. The rain continued to pelt down, and lightning flashed, throwing the terrible figure of the Red Duke into stark relief as he loomed over the king from the saddle of his nightmare steed. The Yonkar was pinned beneath the bulk of his slain mount and unable to rise. He glared up at the vampire lord, mouthing a curse. The vampire duke smiled, exposing his elongated fangs. He swung himself from the saddle of his infernal steed and drew a massive, serrated sword, stepping forward to deliver the killing blow. The king, roared the royal battle standard bearer, and knights surged forward to protect their liege lord. They were met with the fury of the Red Duke and his skeletal warriors, and a desperate melee erupted. Dozens of loyal knights pushed forward, interposing themselves before their king and the murderous vampire knights, selling their lives dearly. The Red Duke began to laugh as he killed, the hideous sound booming out across the battlefield. The outcome of the battle balanced on a knife's edge. The Red Duke hacked down the knights standing between him and the king. He slammed his mighty sword into the standard bearer's neck, the blade biting through armor, bone, and flesh, and the king's banner fell. Knights and men-at-arms all the way along the battlefront saw the resplendent tapestry fall and their resolve shattered. It began as a trickle, one man-at-arms turning to flee from the overwhelming horde, but soon came an uncontrollable torrent. The panic was infectious, and soon thousands of peasant soldiers were turning and fleeing back towards the castle gates, trampling each other in their haste to escape, ignoring the barking orders of nobles and yeomen to hold. The rout became unstoppable, gaining numbers with every passing second. It surged blindly, and the undead poured over their lines. The Red Duke walked over to the king, still struggling beneath his fallen mount. He raised his blade of leaping gold high, its keen edge glimmering in the moonlight. Bretonnia has a new king now. He thrust the sword deep into the king's chest, piercing his heart. The Red Duke withdrew the sword and held it high in the air, the king's golden blood dripping from the golden blade. The king is dead. Long live the king. Captain Deadeye! What's up, Fratello? Yeah, the end goals are to control Bretonnia. That was pretty species spicy, my bros. That was...
You dare.
Nothing like killing the King of Bretonnia as the Red Duke. Not that I know of, Ivan. I think it's exclusively for this mod.
I can't.
Alright, so we do have a ravening horde here. Yeah, we're getting there, brother.
Unachievable.
Let's try and slow them down a little bit. Where's my other one? The Red King. It's true, he's no longer the Red Duke. Where is my other? Oh, she's back here then. Legend. It's called. I think yeah, it's called Legendary Lore. Block that army. I want them to just slow to a crawl. Block army. She is not close enough. Oh, failed. Fuck. His army's a little beat up. His army's gonna be nice and toasty. He can't reach Bastogne. Fortunate. Bastione's still pretty juicy of a defense. Like so much Graveguard. Make this here. What's on there for 100 Shrek? Carrier of disease. Carrier disease is so sick. No, I can't rename him, unfortunately. That'd be cool to name him the Red King, though. Campaign movement range for sure. We want that. Drop chance, sure, whatever. Okay, so I don't really have any enemies over here anymore, and he's retreated from that, so that's really solid. So let's bring my third army on up into my lands to help out.
Lord and hero.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ivan. It's going to be a little spicy situation here. I might have to summon up another lord. And just... There's a lot of death around here, so... Oh yeah, look at all that. Goodness. I got a lot of Red Fury ones, but I kind of want to do... Yeah, we'll do the Raphael Le Gardien. He will be the passive Swarm of Flies, so reduce melee attack by 5. And he can he wound? He can, but that's not going to be his goal, I don't think. We'll give him... Or I could assault units, which would be pretty... That'd actually be pretty strong. Yeah, we'll do Specialist on. Make him a little bit of a utility hero, but I'll put him into this army.
Everything dies.
Sure does.
Unachievable.
Let's slow down another army, though. Cool, good. Okay, so he's not going to be able to do a whole ton now.
I can't.
They'll probably go for Paravon, but Paravon is just stacked, man. Look at that. So much Graveguard. And I got the dreaded Red Duke just waiting down here. Let's kind of... I'm a little wary about... Well, he can't do it, so we'll just kind of squeeze him into...
Not in this world or the other.
Guy's going to move up. Oof, I don't know if I should keep him here. Or push him down towards something.
No.
They might try to go for Gisaru.
Unachievable.
They will serve.
I think that's the best bet.
Going.
Push him there and push him towards Bastogne. And Bastogne will get relief from Uther. The unification of Britannia. This is 9 turns. My leadership aura size increases by 50%. I get relations with Depronia plus 100 and then vampires with 30. But I don't really have any other vampire counts. They're all kind of dead. Corrupt the lands. Blood Hunt. Holy Tournament. That actually might be pretty helpful. So with this, but I don't have money. Blood Knights. I don't have this. These might... This is gonna... That actually I should probably start going for. Just to get the Graveguard benefits. One people, one land. Physical resistance, I think, is pretty sweet. I mean, I could try to... I mean, I'm in such a raging war with Corone, but I don't think I'll be able to... Oh, man, I wonder if you can confederate Corone and then get Lowen. That would be really cool. This is the peasant tech. And Hoyt. I'll go with that. This gives 10% war save to all peasants. Yeah, this will help Cav a lot. Just because it'll reduce their upkeep by 10%. And right now it's currently for these 4. That'll save me 30, 43. So that'll save me like 100. What's up, Mogwai? How are you? Maybe... Not doing the right... Maybe we'll go with this, just for the physical resistance. I don't know, you guys have any suggestions here? Maybe the raised dead cost might be more helpful, especially the casualty replenishment rate, because we're going to be in a pretty gnarly war of attrition here. Oh, I killed him already. Gotta get rid of that.
I hunt.
Just unite Quenelle here, but... The Waterfall Palace.
The Empire.
Out of them. All united against me.
Protector, your words and heart are hollow. The Athellochen.
I'm like so much stronger than you.
Champion of the lead. You are a guest.
It's a sword.
7 settlements? Go to the jump.
Allow.
What's up, Marrow? Good to see you, dude. Let's see what happens here. Oh, you're not just... Huh? Okay. Ooh, pushing into some spicy lands over there, buddy.
Can't!
This will achieve nothing. What you ask is impossible.
I'm torn between helping out Brion,
If the lady wills it.
but I think I should just smash this army apart. I think that's a better call. My army's not the best, though, against this one. Although it's not a very elite army, which is kind of a nice thing.
More sleep shines.
It is night. Moving. Bring me flesh for craft.
Damn. That's not good. Oh, oops, wrong one. I should have used her. Fuck! Well, that means that they are going to be way more likely to help out now.
What?
Might as well put him into Paravon.
Fight. Darkness comes.
And I think I should just try and take advantage of this situation.
Noble.
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
Yeah, this is good.
Everything dies.
Honor before glory. Glory awaits.
Now! You dare! The scent of death is strong. Find me charnel pits.
Arnold Pits.
Attack!
Good, good. I don't even... yeah, I had a friend make it for me.
Do you know who I am?
Okay, so that's good. We just smashed out one army, so they only have 2 left. And we shall tighten the noose. We're pretty much going to have to sacrifice down here, though. Hey, Belagar. This is frustrating me right now. Yeah, dude, they're so strong. I think the Empire Secessionists need to be in the game, even if they're Even if it's played by the AI. I just think it has to happen. They're just too juiced, man. That'll give me some more income at least.
What do you want?
And the next turn we can try and push into Montfort.
My strength and wisdom.
This will
are
at
yours.
least give me like a little bit of help out here.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Yeah, that'll be good. These guys are gonna get real strong now. Okay. Making you a nice wind of death. They attack, hopefully we'll be able to tell them. Just with everything in this little pocket. Yes, push back across your lands, you cursed men of men. You doing? I was supposed to have ended the stream, but I'm just like... I'm on a tear right now.
Bats and wolves, gather.
Oh, 7 doesn't have walls. Perfect.
Paladin of Britannia. To victory.
Oh, failure. Raphael, you dirty bastard. Hey, check that out.
Paladin.
They will serve.
Actually, let's just 1, 2, 3 punch this.
Yes.
I want to be able to shut this down completely. Because if we can destroy this, take over Montfort again, it'll be a good sitch. I mean, I would try to take over Helmgart, but I think I want to go back north and take out Corone.
Bring me flesh to craft. Shuffle this way.
Taking my leave. My reputation precedes me.
Okay, we can go left. Problem here.
Onward!
There we go.
Wipe them out!
And just completely just capsize that. Oh, I lost my men-at-arms with polearms? That's a bunch of horse shit. And occupy because we already had it to begin with.
Mortonia.
Back past stone. Nice and good. Fortune's got to rebuild now. Yeah, Caragnorn just like, please, 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 please. Corone looking all pretty over there. Eager for me to take it over.
My bloodline calls.
Okay. Got really low melee. That'll be good for fighting the Empire.
It is night.
Do you know who I am?
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
Ah. Okay, let's give him first one death. Good opener. That way we can just... Or actually, you know what? Hands impenetrable pelt. Then we'll get the group death. That way I can just kind of get a little value train off of that.
Yes?
What?
My deeds are legend.
That'll happen next turn.
This better be important.
Guardian.
This night.
Failure, come on!
True knight of Britannia.
All right. Perfect. We're in a pretty better position last time. Ugh.
Where's my door racket?
Hopefully they don't attack, and if they do, I should be able to deal with them. And I think that's a good stopping point. We're at a good stopping point, I think. We'll finish up tomorrow, and we're in a pretty nice area where I think we're going to need to make a 4th army to just pressure alongside another one of these. Wind of Death is going to be real huge. The coming fights. So let me go ahead and roll our... This was a fun stream. We had a lot of stuff to talk about today. Let me go ahead and roll our credits. Boop. Let me give some thanks out here. We got a $5 donation from Flying Dutchman. It's great to see you back at Total War again. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, my dude. Sean with the biggest donation of the day at $50. Name a new Vampire Lord after Uther Pendragon, a black. Also love your streams. Paris with a total of $15 donation, and Ephraim with a $5 donation as well. So thank you guys very much for tuning in here today. We're gonna have the wonderful stream. ItalianSpartacus, keep safe, bud, and enjoy the rest of your. You too, man. Be safe, guys. Yeah, my next one's gonna be Araby Rolling Day, but I don't know when that's gonna be because we're gonna jump back onto Bannerlord pretty heavy next week, and I've got a lot of stuff planned for you guys. So. Next week's going to be a bit of a blur through a lot of different things. Colonel Burton, I'll see you tomorrow, dude. I have Tomato. Great to see you again, man. Really good to see you. So I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, we'll be jumping on again 11 a.m. Pacific Daytime. We're going to finish up this campaign, and it'll pretty much just be us pushing up here into Liangui and Coron. Because that's all that's really left. That's Carcass. Or Asgarados. Bannerlord patches next week. Yes, 100%. Oh, we also have to deal with this. Therese La Saracen. So we'll probably send our Necrarch down there to go destroy it because this guy's not really a juiced up lord. He just has a pretty meager army. I think if I replace all these with something a little bit more substantial. Ooh, Blood Knights. With something more substantial, he will have more staying power. And I think that's what we're going to do is swap this stuff out so that he can actually have a little more oomph.
My will alone.
Well, since you lost your other guy, I'm gonna pop. Oh, no. You too, Mark Roberts. Thanks for jumping in, dude. We're going to do a Terrorgeist with him. Well, we'll figure it out tomorrow. Got plenty of them. Got the big black coach. Swinging out through here. Actually, I could get the corpse cart. What does he have? He's got the Mortis engine? Okay.
What do you want?
Oh, and he can get the Silver Shriekers. Actually, maybe the Rose Lances, since they're pretty damn good. They're a little bit weaker than Blood Knights, but they're still pretty fucking good. Yeah, that might be what we do. Let me Bene, dude. Oh, ciao. Ciao, Fratello. The Shriekers are pretty sick too. The Ethereal and Frostbite and everything. Oh, there's so many things to do. Okay, let's save this. We'll be back again tomorrow, 11 a.m. PDT, and we will just keep punching Bretonnia in the dick. We will also probably take over Massive Oracle and Quenelle just to kind of unify all of Bretonnia for the Red Dude. I wonder if there's an achievement for that, but we'll find out. Litter Crisps, thanks for modding, my bro. And Misha. I didn't see Whiskey Jack, but thank you too. Alright guys, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you tomorrow if you're going to be here. Stay safe and take care.